Start the record. Okay, today will be start topic data sharing. Data
Data
sharing
sharing. Okay.
from parent to child or child to
Mm,
parent. Okay,
okay.
so
Okay.
on here data sharing between parent and child component. Child component. Okay, so we have some keywords through the we can share the some decorator. We have some decorator on here. Through this we can share the data. So first is input decorator. Input decorator is used for pass data from parent parent component parent component to child component child component. Okay, this is input decorator is used for the data from um, data pass data from parent component to child component. Then is some send data from parent, you have some data in parent and send data from parent to child, then in that case we can use input decorator. Okay, second is
Mm,
we have output output decorator. This used for the pass data from child component to parent component. Okay, just vice versa. Okay, vice versa. We have
mm,
two keyword input and output, but in the output keyword we need another use uh, things on here. Event emitter event emitter. With this we have when you send data from child to parent, then we need to add the rate output decorator, and also we need to keyword event emitter. Okay, so just only for the overview, and just I just also share um, Excel. Just 1 second. Can you see my screen?
yeah.
So we have one is parent, and second is child. This is a parent, and this is child. Okay, child component you can say. Okay, this is common things on here. Component, comp- component, component. Okay, parent to child. So on here, from parent to child, we need keyword at the rate input. In that case, we use @input. Okay, and and from send parent to child to parent. In that case, we use @output. Okay, we have output and on here and event emitter. Okay, from parent to child, we use at input, and child to parent, we use the output. Okay, so how to use? Go to in the code. For that, we need create the component. On here, ng generate component. First is customer uh, customer add. Okay, I create one component. Okay, just 1 second. I create one folder. This is a library. Okay, I remove first one here. I create inside the one folder customer. Inside this folder customer, we create the one component. Okay, inside we have created the customer add and I create another component. We need to create two components, parent and child. Another component is we are creating list. So we have inside the component, we have two components. One is a parent and second is a child. So this is a customer add, this is a parent. Okay. So on here we write on here customer. This is a parent component. This is a parent component. Okay. On here we need to some design. Div class row and on here div we need to do partition on here all 6. Okay, one is equal 6 and also second is also so on here we we create the one div class from group. Okay, from group, and inside we need to create one label customer name label. Okay, on here we create the one input type input input type test. Okay, input type test class form control, and we need to write even on here to get data binding ng model. Okay, and customer name. Okay, and we create one button, input type button, input type button class btn. Right, you can write secondary something, you can secondary, and you write it, so the name is add customer, and click add customer. The format. Okay, and if you want to show on here span stn span in the interpolation customer name, this is a customer name. Okay, and then go to the ps, write customer name string 5 undefined. Okay, just add this page in the menu section also. So go to the routing on here, page name is uh, customer, that means customer aid. Okay, we can write in customer customer. Okay, customer aid, customer aid. Okay, customer aid, and we want to show on here path. Okay, hold on. Data setting and space component colon customer aid. Okay, and also go to the name link on here. We need to add okay, 5 on here. And the name is the sharing name link. Okay, data sharing. Write on here data sharing. Now terminal. Sorry, auto terminal ng sir. What the error? Okay, this is some issue in disclose and read it. Okay, now again. Okay, disclose. Okay, so okay, deep C. Deep, deep, and then again deep. Okay, we need to add function from that use file. And okay, then we need to ng model to get data binding. What plugin we need to on here? Can you know? Ng
Yeah,
model.
ng model, form
Yes,
module.
correct. Import from copy paste. Okay, now it is working fine. Then on here, follow it. Okay, so on here, go to okay. Customer parent component on here. Okay, this data is showing. This data send. This is a parent component. Then we want to send data from parent to child. Okay, so these things we are doing. Just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so I on here write this code. This dot we have create the one array on here. Customers. Okay, like is string type. What you can see on here undefined. Undefined. Then we want to push when you add the text first in the value, then push in the array. Push this dot customer name over device empty. So open on here, refresh, and there are taker. Okay, we need to show. Okay, I store this value in on here, and suppose customers on here like JSON. Okay, JSON we need to common. Okay, common module we need to add for the pipe. Built-in pipe we need to common module. Common module. Okay, it is separate. Import from at the rate. If any confusion in the between, please let me know. Common.
Yeah.
Then common. Okay, so go to the browser. then Chandra. This is not showing customers. Okay, so what is shown here? What is showing here? Just inspect element. Go to the source. Control G. Mm, open the page. Which page is? Mm, page name is SRC. Here inside the add customer on here. Okay. Then okay. Customers dot push. Customers
Is it array? We need to declare
yeah,
like array, but
yeah, this is array. Then
that is
this
array.
dot customers dot push. Okay,
Mm,
customer name. This is valid syntax.
mm, store customer unknown, undefined.
This is array. Okay, on here I pass value
Mm,
checker. This checker
mm,
push in the customers.
mm.
Then
It's
back
not
page.
pushing.
Mm.
What does the double question mark means?
Double
This
question
dot.
mark is if is nullable. Okay, if null then empty. If null
Oh,
then empty. This is this
okay.
null. The same thing is a C sharp. Okay.
Okay,
If
okay, okay.
this is saying is on here, this is saying undefined is not assign any value. Okay. If
Mm,
not any value, then you can assign, you can get value empty.
mm.
Customer name. Okay, value is also on there. One second. Okay. Customers. Customers. Uh, this is array and I customer dot post. Okay. Customer dot post. This is the correct syntax. Syntax no is then customer name. Okay, and after that console dot log. Okay, so go to the browser. Okay, again, undefined. That means push is not working on here. Maybe customers. Okay, that region on here. Customers. Okay, we can do this. Customers dot post. Then undefined. This is not working. Like that empty. Now we'll check. Okay, nice. Okay, because issue on here. Actually, actually that time I only on here assign the value undefined. Okay, due
No,
to this issue is coming. We need to assign value variable here. Like that
it is
time I
parent to child. This is called.
yes this is some issue on here.
No, 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 yeah, getting this functionality is called for parent to child, right?
Correct. Parent to child. Yes.
Okay.
No, just I only this is a parent. Okay. Then after that I will send the value in the child. This is a first stored value in the parent, then send to the child.
Okay, okay, okay.
Then on here we need to register uh, div. Okay, div class row. Okay, class whole 12. And inside this we have add the app. We need to come with the selector from this. This is a child. This is a child. Copy the selector. we want to send value from parent to child. Okay, then this is a child selector. Okay, on here, uh, on here we write the syntax is customer list. Okay, as equal to customers. Okay, this value customers. Okay, this value. Okay, this value when which value store on here. Okay, this is array value store on here. This value we are sending in the, this is a parent, this is a child, this is a child. Okay, this is a, we can write on here comment section. Yeah, yeah. This is child context. Okay, sorry, can we can control C. Okay, this is child, this is child. This value, this value is parent component value, this is parent component value, and this is a child component selector. And like this is a selector, write these things. Okay, this is a selector. Okay, and after that we go to the child component. Just I do complete flow, then one by one I tell you. On here, this is a child component. Okay, so on here we write on here, we need to keyword on here input. Just I am saying that is the customer 8 is a parent. Okay, from parent we are sending value, from parent we are sending value, this value we are sending. Okay, this is a selector, this is a selector, this is a value. Okay, this things is a select syntax, through this we can get value. So on here, at the rate input, at the rate input. Okay, also input inside we need this value customer list paste. Okay, and on here you can see uh, customer list. This is a customer list colon string. Okay, and array type. So this is issue further we need to import in Angular. Okay, this is input type. We need to write this is a I caps on here, I caps. And why this error? Colon string is not definitely assigned in the constructor. Okay, so we need to create the constructor on here, and it is saying that you need to initialize value. So then this dot is equal to, okay, so go to format. Okay, so this value come from here, and then we want to show in this HTML page. This is child HTML page. So on here you can write child component, child component. Okay, so on here we have created the div. We want to show data from parent to child. So on the child page, HTML page, we create the one is a list page on here. Then we want to show the data on here. something class table, yeah, table over, okay, and inside the div we create the table. Inside div we have the head on here th. You can see right tr, the tr inside th, and begins of customer name, customer name, okay, and the head and the body, t body, on here tr and td, okay. One here we can show that value is, then value come from list. Then we can use on here you remember control flow, okay. Control flow means for uh, customer of customer, yeah, copy paste customer list, okay. Then track dollar index, and on here you can show in customer, okay. What they show for, then for which come from in direct to come for come for mint at the rate, okay, at the rate, uh, first I register the uh, this is a child, okay. This is a parent. I add child component in the parent, okay. So first we need to register on here child component. This is a parent component, we need to first register child component on here from, okay, dot mm, customer list, customer list, okay, customer list, copy, and you can say paste, okay. First we need to register on here, then block for you must be imported the symbol should be just clear tailor in the build, oh sorry, in the build, then check by the incomplete block 4, then for go to the list page on here 4, oh sorry, we need to curly braces for it, okay. So this is 4, then you can check ng build, Okay. So then again ng server. ng server. Okay. Now go to the browser. Okay. So on here, in second and add. Okay. You can see on here. This is a child component. This customer name. This is a child component. You can see on here. This is a just again something good. And we remove these things from here. Okay. Now this is the head. Okay. You can see in the child. This is a Dinesh. So data come from parent. Data come from parent. Okay. Then data come add in the parent. Data show in the child. This is child. Okay. So I just show one by one how to show on here. Again, repeat.
Okay.
First, I create okay. First, I create the design. Okay, this is a design input type. This is input type. On here, we have created the two-way data binding and G model. Through this, we can customer name. Customer name on here. We can save customer name on here. Customer name. Okay, customer name store in the array. This is array. Okay, customer name store in this array. Okay, through this input type and through this button. On here, we have click the button, click the event on here, click event. Okay, click event, then store customer name in the array, customer array. Correct?
Mm.
Till any confusion?
No, no.
Okay. So after that, second step,
Mm. Mm.
second step, we need to register child component in the parent component. Child
Mm.
component into the parent component. Okay, so this is a parent component and a list is a child component. Correct? This
Mm.
is a parent, this is a child. So we need to register customer list component into the child parent component. So open on here TS file, register child component on here, import customer list component. Okay, this is a area. Okay, register. Okay, and
Mm.
this selector child parent component selector use on here show data. We want to show data. Okay, we want to show data in the parent, so we need to register this selector. This is a child component selector. This is a child component selector. Just open on
Mm.
here. This is a child component selector. Okay, we need to register child component register in the parent estimal in the parent component html. We need to register child component selector. Okay, this is a selector child component selector. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, and inside this is a value. This is a like a property type. You can see in the data binding we have interpolation, property binding, data binding, and okay, two-way binding. So this is a property type, property binding, property. Correct? The syntax. And inside this syntax, we have passed the value which I send from parent. So then this is a customer. In the customer, I have add. This is a customer array type. We have add the value on here. We have add the value in the customer. Okay. So this on here in the customer we have parent, all data of parent in the customer. Okay, and this value go from this value, get from this syntax, we will get value in the child. We will get value in the child from this syntax customer list. Okay, on here we have data, and through this we get data in the child. Through this we will get data in the child. Okay,
Mm.
then go into the child, click same syntax. This is a keyword, this is a decorator, you can say this is a decorator. Okay, in
Mm.
at the rate input it is a decorator. Through this customer list, from here this is a customer list, same syntax we need to write on there. Okay, on there we need to same syntax customer list. Okay,
Mm.
you
Mm.
can change value, you can change variable anything, don't worry, but we need same variable as a this. Okay,
Mm.
after that this assign the variable on because data is come from array type. Okay, so we can create the array. If any object type, you can create the object type, or if any integer, any data type, you can assign on here according that. Okay, so after that data come on here customer list. Okay, then data come in the customer list. Okay, so after that data has come on this child component. Data has come on the child component on here. Data come on child component on here customer list. Then customer list HTML, and this customer list. Okay, on here we have data. Then through the control flow we have print the data.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so I step by step I on here notepad.
Mm.
Uh, uh, then we send data from parent. Okay, to child from this customer array. From this customer array, we send data from parent to child through this below syntax. And in child show data in child component and get data from parent from this syntax. Okay. Okay, this is something on here. We can write some on here. If any confusion, again we can tell you. Can you can again repeat all process? If
Yeah.
any Okay.
Yeah.
So again, again we have created the input type, correct? We have created the input type ng model customer name,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a text box. On this is a click event. On here, when I click the customer, okay, add customer, then go to the click the customer method, the add customer click event call. After that, this customer is a array type. On here, push the customer name on here. When I click the submit button, add customer, then call the click function, okay, and customer name append in the customer array, okay. Then we have data in the customers. After that, when I send data from parent to child, when I send data from parent to child, we need to register child component in the parent component. We need to register child component into the parent component. So how to register? Go on here. This is a child component. This is a child component. This is a child component. Okay. We need register this child component. This is a parent component. Customer aid is a parent component. We are registering child component in the parent component. Okay. We have registered. And also in the HTML, we need to register. We need to add the selector. Okay. We need to add the selector on parent of child. Of child. In the parent of child selector, we need to append on here.
Okay.
The syntax and the syntax and the syntax. Okay. There is two line. Okay. One is a you can register component and one is a TS file, one is a HTML file. So one is a HTML file. This is we need to register child selector in the parent HTML, and also we need to register this file on here. If not registered, then it give the error on here also. It's not working on this. So we need to register. So this is a child. Okay. Then if you want to anything, if you have any confusion on this variable name, you can change the variable name, nothing. But this variable name and this variable name must be same. This variable name and this variable name must be same. Okay. And these customers you cannot change because we are saving in the parent component. This is customer array. This is a
Mm.
customer array. Okay. If you want change something, yes, something, then also you can change on there. Okay. So on here we have customer data. This is a customer data of parent. This is a customer data. This is a parent data. You can understand. This is a parent data. This is a parent data. And this is a we can write on here customer list we send data in the child. From here we send data in the child. We send data in the child from this variable. Okay. From this variable we have sent data in the child on here. Okay. On here we are sending data. This is a at the rate input is a decorator. At the rate input is a decorator. Okay. And from parent customer list variable data is coming from parent, and this is a variable assigned. Okay. Through this data come from parent, and from this variable data is assigned. Data come from parent is array type, so we can assign on here data type is array type. Tell me, can you repeat how to work one by one? Any, if you any gap, then I tell you.
Okay, first
Hmm.
we need to
Uh,
create an input text box and then ng
Correct.
model and then click
Then
box. In the click event inside the constructor you have to write a method and then
correct.
declare a array and then push that one. And
Mhm.
then in the child class uh, we have to call that import that one list.
Correct.
And uh,
On here,
after
this
that
is it.
okay, after that that at input and that the customer list, those things we need to declare and then
This is a customer list variable, and this customer list
okay.
variable so on here through
So
the
and then we will declare that into the HTML. So then it will press display. That's it, right?
yeah. This is a control flow through this control flow.
Control for dot
Con-
for
yeah,
you're saying
this is latest feature is control flow. Control flow.
control. Okay, okay,
Understand?
okay.
Yeah, man. Any confusion on here?
No, no. Yeah, I'm good. I need to some practice. I
Yeah.
can understand this one. Yeah,
Correct. Correct. Yes.
yeah.
And then you can understand in at the rate input at the rate output. After that, we will talk about the we will talk about the uh, uh, at the rate view child. It also is a decorator. A view child through this uh, mm, suppose that ki we have okay uh, we have two keyword input output. Okay, this is also decorator. Okay, just sorry, I only tell you on here. Sorry, I don't know these things. We need to tell you at the rate output. Okay, then at the rate output, then how to we have create the customer td th. Okay, th select and remove these things and button. On here we are doing we have created one button, okay, in the list page, and when click the list page, select that row, then data row go to the text box, selected text box on that time. Okay, so I am doing on here button class btn info, click select customer. Okay, on here customer, first customer, and select customer. Okay, So customer on here. Okay. So write the SV something colon string this dot. Okay. On here we need to write output. On here at the rate output caps at the rate output and on selection on selection selection on select. Okay. On select be on here right event event emitter. Okay, this is a string type. So add these things output we need to on select we need to assign value on the this dot on select is equal to new event meter. This is the string type. Okay, so just I write the code. Just I one by one I tell you output. Okay, then this dot emit msg. Okay, so from child I am sending value from the child. Okay, this is a out keyword. Out keyword. Okay, this is out keyword and just I tell I write code on here one by one. On here in this is child. Okay, we need to register uh same things on just copy syntax on selection copy and paste. Okay, is equal to read value. Okay, read value and on here write event dollar event. This read value we have created the function on here. Okay, this dot customer name is equal to msg colon string. Okay, copy. So just I open the browser, select right Dinesh. Indra. Okay, then clear. I select this value Dinesh on here. Then value is selected. So this data, this is a child data. This is a child data. Okay. When I click click on here. This is a child list. Okay, this is a child list. This is a child list. Okay, so when I click the child data click event, then click event get value and get value sent to the parent, and parent text box value show on here. Then click show value on here. Correct. So I tell you code on here how to work. Okay, so one by one, please understand carefully because this is some more stuff in here. Okay, so first, first we have click the button event. Okay, I create the I click the one header. Okay, this you can see on here header. Select. Okay, so UI not good. Okay, on here select. After that, you can see on here we have write the button on here. Click button. Okay, this click button and pass the customer data. This is a customer data. Okay, customer मतलब customer list, customer list data. Okay, name, customer name. Okay, pass this customer name in this click event. In this click event, pass this customer name. Okay, we have click this select customer. We have click this select customer. Okay, then this click event call. Then this click event call. Okay, now go to the TS file on customer list.ts. Okay, this click event. I pass this message on their customer. This is message and on here. Okay, on select. What is the on select on here? On select. This is a on select is a through this create the variable through the output decorator. This is a output decorator. This is a output decorator. Through this we are sending value from child to parent. Through this output decorator we are sending value from parent to child to parent. Okay, same things. This is variable from parent to child. Same things from this is variable from child to parent. This is variable from child to parent through this output decorator. And this is a variable. And this we have two things on here output decorator and this is a emitter. Event emitter. Uh, Event emitter. What the meaning of emitter? Emit means uh, emit means you can check on here for the meaning of emit. Emit means send out. Means emit send. We need to send value. Okay, we need to send value. Emit means we send to value. Emit means we are sending to value, and this is a output decorator. Through this, and we need to this create this on select variable. This variable we are sending to the parent. Through this, we are sending value from child to parent. Okay, child to parent. Okay, so this variable, and in this variable we have assigned the value on here. In this variable we have emit. Emit means send value. On I in this variable I am send the value, and what the send value message. When I click the click event, and on here we set the value customer name. Customer name we are emitting on select statement. On select means we are this is on select output variable on select. On select this value we are sending from child to parent. On here we have send value on select. Okay, on here we are emitting the value message. Okay, these things only on here. After that, we go to the parent. On there, write the on selection. On there, we write the on selection. This is a on selection. Okay. This on selection get value from child to parent. This on selection get value from child to parent. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, uh, this read value, we have creating the function on the parent. We are creating function read value in the parent, and this is a dollar event. This is inbuilt function variable. Through this, we have get the value. We have get the value. On here, we have get the value from child to parent, and this read value, this read value on here, this read value on here, dollar event value get from child to parent, and on here we can set value on customer name. This customer name is a text box. This customer name is a text box. This is a text box. Customer name is a text. On here we are setting the value. On here we are setting the value customer name through child to parent. Yes, tell me what is the confusion. Then again repeat.
Yeah.
Okay. So first from customer list. Okay, we have customer list. We have click the select. This is a create the button select customer. Okay, select customer. We have click the select customer. On here customer name. When I select customer, get value in the click event. Click event on here. Click event. Select customer. On here we have get the customer name. Customer name emit value on select. On select is a create the variable of out decorator. Through the out decorator, we have create the variable name with the emit emitter. With the emit emitter means send the value in this variable on select. On select is a output decorator. On output decorator, this is a variable name. Variable name. On here, we are sending value from child to parent. On here, we are sending value from child to parent. On here, on select, we are set value. Okay. On here, we are set the value. After that, we are going to the parent. We are going to the parent. We are going to the parent on here. On select, same variable. On here, right? On here, we have same variable on right. On here, we have write anything, something, ABCD, something you can write. You have click the read value, something value, you can write according you can write. On here, dollar event, this is mandatory. Through this, we can get value from child to parent. From child to parent, you can get value through the dollar event. Okay, you can change function name. This is a mandatory. Same variable name. This is a same variable name from this variable name. This variable name.
What is that one inside the constructor? This dot customer list, this dot on
This is
selecting company
yeah
events.
yeah. This is a actually when I comment this line. This is saying that has no initialization. So inside the constructor, we are doing only initialize. We are doing
Uh,
only initialize. So just you can do on here. Okay. No need to
mm.
the constructor.
This on dot on select that also.
Also you can do on select. You can see as equal to. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
Right. These things you need to assign. Actually, that time you need to initialize value. So initialize value you can first inside the constructor you can initialize the value.
No. Okay.
Okay. So on selection, this value go to the parent. Okay. On parent, this value come from child to parent. This value come from child to parent, and this variable you can write according you. And this is a mandatory dollar event or this function on in the TS file you can write in the TS file. In the TS file, we can write read value on here. We can dollar event come value on here message, and this is a customer name inside value in the customer name. Customer name is a text box on there. We are setting value, or according your requirement, you can get value, and some customization you can do according. But you need to understand the concept how to work.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, then understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then tell me how to work. Then go to the first. I go to the child.
Okay.
Then child.
Uh, in declare output, in the HTML, we have that click button called
Yeah, this
on
is a,
selection.
yeah, this is a click.
Select, click
Correct.
select customer.
And
Yeah,
on here,
and
on
then
in the this a click.
there output decorator on selection on select event emitter.
Hmm,
Through this one, this value is getting pushed into uh, that emit message,
hmm.
and then we call this unselection in the parent read value. That might be we can give anything. The order event is the important thing, so that will display the child ones in the parent one.
Yes. So this is
Yeah.
it at the
So
rate of
in the read value, we have to put it into the
customer
parent
name.
class, parent and custom. Yeah, parent. Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
rate input and at the rate output.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we can continue tomorrow, or
Yeah, we can continue tomorrow. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.